All right, and now I'm going to walk across to my next guest who's already in studio. And as I mentioned earlier, we're going to speak a little bit about gospel. Let me leave this coffee right here. Thinking about too many things at the same time. This morning with me is Mr. Marlon Samuel, and you're a gospel artist, sir.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing this morning?
Oh, great.
So, one doesn't just become a gospel artist just like that. You know, there must be a little bit of a backstory.
Yeah.
You know, what brought you to the point of becoming a gospel artist?
Well, I started off singing calypso, right? And realizing I was missing something, right? And that void that I was missing was God. And when I gave my life to Christ, I mean, seeing that I was actually singing calypso, I transformed from the calypso into gospel.
Transform from the regular social commentary and political things that, calypso encompasses into gospel. So how was that transition?
Well, it was very, very smooth. I mean, it was very smooth because, seeing that I already started to sing. So that transition, of course, everything would have been designed by God. Right? And, sometimes we don't actually see the plan and purpose of God, but God uses things for his glory. Yes. So basically, he started me up singing the calypso because he had planned for me in gospel.
What was your life like before being born again?
Well, I am from San Fernando. To be precise, Bonaventure. I grew up with my grandparents.
Right.
But at that point in time, I didn't understand what they were trying to do, right? Every morning, before I go to school, I had us to actually feed the animals.
Right.
Full water. At that point in time, we didn't have actually standpipe in the yard, so we had standpipe in the village.
Right. Yeah.
So we had like barrels, right? And the long time iron barrels had rims.
Yeah.
So when you have to go and fill the water, you have the whole village coming. So you have your tin. So sometimes your tin may last for about a half an hour. Wow. You had to fill about 3 rims before you go to school.
Yeah.
But at that point in time, didn't understand that to me it was work. Understanding that my grandparents was developing me.
And there were principles behind it.
Principle behind it.
Yeah.
Right? And, that had actually taught me a great lesson in terms of the man that I am today.
Right. Understanding
responsibility.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to perform for us this morning and take us to the top of the hour for the news. What's the name of the piece you're going to perform for us?
Well, this song, the name of this song is Not Gonna Win.
Not Gonna Win?
Yeah, Not Gonna Win. Right? God has downloaded in my spirit. I mean, I wasn't actually going to do this song, but because of understanding that based on how society is going now, we were given the command to go out as Christians, to go outside there and be fishers of men. I would say to go outside there and recruit. Now, the enemy is recruiting, right? And what we have to do as children of God is to go outside there and recruit, go into the enemy camp and pull back people to Christ. And also, in that process, we have to understand that the enemy came to kill, steal, and destroy. And whatever that we set our mind to, we have to believe that we're going to win. So whatever the enemy is trying to do, so when you start your day in the morning, you have to declare that you are going to win.
All right. And I see you're wearing the Lord's Army T-shirt there. And we're in a battle. And, the song, the piece we have upstairs is In a War. Yeah. So, we're going to cue up that track right now, and I will give you the floor, sir.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
He come to kill, steal, and destroy. Don't care if you're a man, girl, or boy. Doing everything to destroy you. Careful of the lies that he tell you. One thing I want you to remember. Hey, I is a soldier, you is a soldier. In the army of Jehovah. Hey, all the soldiers. I am a soldier, you is a soldier. Hey, in the army of Jehovah. You know why? It's a war, it's a war. Hey! It's a war, it's a war. The enemy not winning this war. It's a war. It's a war.
Hey, all the soldiers.
It's a war. It's a war.
Hear this. Hey, are you ready? Are you ready?
Do you have on your armor?
Hey,
this battle we will conquer. Because we have the Father.
Hey, yeah, why?
Cause he cover we with his precious blood. We cover from head to toe. Straight ahead we charging on. Cause I'm ready to go. I is a soldier, you is a soldier.
Hey,
in the army of Jehovah. I is a soldier, you is a soldier. In the army of Jehovah.
Yeah, why?
It's a war, it's a war.
The enemy can't win at all.
It's a war, it's a war.
The enemy will not win at all. Hey,
it's a war, it's a war.
Hey,
I is a soldier, you is a soldier. In the army of Jehovah. I is a soldier, you is a soldier.
All the soldiers
in the army of Jehovah. He come to kill, steal and destroy. Don't care if you're a man, girl or boy. Doing everything to destroy you. Careful of the lies that he tell you. One thing I want you to remember.
Hey,
I is a soldier.
Hey, all the soldiers, must see all you. All the soldiers, remember it's a war, and the enemy not going to win this one at all, at all. Hey!